you'll have more connections.
I'm not doing nothing.
You've got a responsibility as a Sikh, yeah? As a Sikh, you've got a responsibility to make sure a positive image still goes out there. You can't just be going on like a warlord but not willing to make peace.
Last week when I was getting frustrated and getting angry, I believed that there was a lot of racist Muslims. I have changed my opinion. Yeah, I no longer believe that the Muslims are racist. I believe they are ignorant. They are ignorant of the disease, but they are learned of the cure. And this is the saddest thing about it, bro. This is the saddest thing. Bro, that's the saddest thing about it, bro.
Hey, you got some bars today, you know, fire.
So that's what we're here to do, brothers, bro. That's what we're here to do. So that's why I want to talk to Muslims, yeah? And please stop telling me why am I going to Kuffar channels. Stop saying that. Yeah, because I'm telling you, these man, they know the disease better than you. They know the disease better than you. And you know the cure better than them. So apply the cure to yourself, rude boy.
Content over everything.
No, the other way around. However, in this system that we live in, that some people refer to as white supremacy, I am defined as black. Yeah, and because I am defined as black, my reality is not the same as yours. I am not talking about the afterlife, rude boy. In the afterlife, your skin tone don't matter, your nation doesn't matter, your tribe does not matter. In this world, in this dunya, it does. Yeah, it does because of this racist system called white supremacy. I call it what it is, the caste system. Because it is the caste system. Yeah?
And it's not the caste system. It's not just against people of your complexion.
Yes, correct. Correct. I'm not at the bottom, like I said. I'm not at the bottom. Yeah, the African is not at the bottom. You know who's at the bottom? The real Australian. The real American. Because he's not about no more. He's literally extinct, rude boy. Come on. Come on, they're literally extinct. Yeah, and because I'm telling you, the reason they're extinct is because of their skin tone. Because they are melanated people. You understand me? Because they are melanated people. Yeah?
And you know what, when you look at it, people with melanin, extra melanin in their skin, they're more superior physically.
They have a genetic advantage, yes.
Yeah. So
yes.
You could say it's like
their conditions. You know what I mean? Now, we oh my days. So we have an issue that we have to deal with, yeah? And we cannot deal with this issue unless we understand the issue. We have to understand the disease in full. Yeah, and it's corrupted every single nation in the world, and it's corrupted the Muslim Ummah, brother. It really has corrupted the Muslim Ummah, yeah, to the point where when the Muslim thinks of the Muslim world, he does not think of Mali, he does not think of Senegal, he does not think of Nigeria, yeah, and yes, he thinks of Somalia. So I have some privilege over the Nigerian, yeah, because when the Muslim thinks of the Muslim world, he thinks of me. Yeah, but they don't think of the West African. Yeah, and when the Afghan dies, when the Palestinian dies, when the Iraqi dies, it gets front page news coverage. When the Somali dies, it does not get front page news coverage. And I'm telling you, it's because we are black, bro. It's because we are identified by the system as black. You feel me? Everyone in the world is aware of the illegal occupation of Iraq, of Palestine, of Afghanistan. Is anybody here aware that Western Somalia is under occupation by Ethiopia? Is anybody aware? Is anybody aware? I'm telling you, they don't know. It's because we're black. Yeah. Is anybody aware of the Holocaust that happened in Against in 1988? Does anybody know? Does anybody know that 200,000 of my people, the Iraq people, were annihilated? Does anybody know? I'm telling you, they don't know. It's because we're black. You feel me? Because we are identified by the system as black. So yes, I call myself Muslim first because in the next life, I'm going to be classified as Muslim first, second, last, and all the way through, right? But in this dunya, I am classified by the system as black. You feel me? And they classify me as black first. They don't call me Muslim, yeah? Because we are all Muslim, but they target the darkest skinned Muslim. And it's the darkest skinned people. Right? And you have to understand the people are at the top.
So what do you want to achieve?
Listen, yeah? People need to understand the Muslims, I'm here for the Muslims first and foremost, yeah? Because the Muslims, especially in this part, a lot of them, they're not ignorant. Yeah, they're not ignorant. They understand the cure, which is the Quran and the Sunnah. But they don't understand the disease. Yeah, they don't understand the cancer of racism. Right? So I'm here to point out the cancer that is in them, for them to apply that antidote to themselves. You feel me? They have to apply it to themselves, to better themselves. You understand?
What do you mean exactly by that? What do you mean exactly by that? So cancer in who? Who exactly?
Everyone in this world is taught an anti-black bias. Yes, black people, white people, Chinese people, everyone is taught an anti-black bias. You are taught to associate certain things with black people. Yeah, so you call me a pirate because you associate theft and robbery with black people. That's why people call me a pirate instead of a fisherman. That's what I am, bro. You know what I mean? That's what we are.
That racism, I think, it's not just with black. Obviously, with black people, darker skinned people, it's more so.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
It's present more
yes,
so.
look at the caste system. It's not just the dark skinned people that are affected. Yeah, in the caste system. In the caste system, the people at the top are the lightest people, and then it goes down. Yeah, and the darker you are, the darker you are, the lower down you go. You feel me? Yeah, that's the lower down you go. So we have to understand what we're fighting, bro. When we're fighting the caste system, yeah, it's not of Islam, it's of Hinduism. You feel me? And that's the realist, brother. That's the realist. And bro, it affects you just as much. Not just as much. Sorry, I tell a lie. It's not as much, but it affects you.
It affects me.
Yeah. So you know what you should do, and me as well, because it doesn't affect me as much as it affects the West African. Yeah. So there's levels. There's a hierarchy.
Yeah.
And this is the caste system, really. Yeah. So what we need to do is pick up the guy right at the bottom. You know why? Because he's the majority. Yeah. We need the army, bro. We need as many people as possible. You feel me? So we pick up the guy at the bottom first.
Start from the bottom,
and then we go up.
Yeah.
Because when we uplift the guy at the bottom, even if you're not at the bottom, you automatically get uplifted. You feel me? You automatically go up one step. Yeah, so that's what we're here for. Yeah, so the reason I classify myself as black is because the system classifies me as black.
But like the system could classify you as a loser. You understand? The system could classify you as a loser, or classify you as less than human, or classify you as a criminal, or classify you as an extremist. I don't think you should classify yourself based on. I understand what you're saying, but I think we need to change that now, because you're saying you classify yourself as black because the system does. Then there's so many other things that the system could classify you as that I know you, Liban, you refuse to accept. So you don't have to classify yourself as black if you don't want to. It's your right.
That's a good point.
So you can determine what you want to be classified as, and then you might even stand a better chance, or we might even stand a better chance of being treated the way we want to, because we've classified ourselves. You know, and
other people's definitions. Yeah, I hear you.
Exactly.
I hear you.
I think melanate is the one you use is the best.
Yeah, that is. It is.
Alright, listen, we'll call it melanated then. We'll call it melanated. A part of the problem, you're right, a part of the problem is language. Language is extraordinarily important. Yeah? Read George Orwell's 1984. Understand what doublethink is, yeah? Understand what doublethink is, bro. Language is extraordinarily important. So the way we define ourselves, yes, it is important, right? So you know what? I'm gonna go by that. I'm gonna take that advice on board, and I'm no longer gonna say black. Yeah, I'm gonna say melanated. Because ultimately it affects melanated people, and the more melanated you are, the more it affects you. You feel me?
Black people, generally when people say black people, they're referring to Africa. It's not just Africa, it's Australian Aborigines.
Yes,
everybody.
Some even Native Americans.
Yes.
Anywhere there's a hot climate, you're gonna find dark-skinned
people, yes. But you'll also find light-skinned people.
Even in the cold climates as well.
Yeah, and it's the light skin. Listen, the light skin Aboriginal Australian, he's around.
Yeah.
The dark skin one is not about. Yeah. The light skin Native American is around. The dark skin one is not about. He's literally extinct. Yeah, and he's extinct because he's melanated, bro.
Tasmanians, man.
The Tasmanian Aborigines is literally extinct. Yeah, there's photographs I saw in the British Library of the last, I think it was 2 or 3 that was left. And they're putting it up. Yeah, they're putting it up and they're advertising how they slaughtered them, bro. How they slaughtered them. They have no shame. They have no shame, bro. So this is what I mean. So when we're taking on the system, understand the cancer, yeah, and then understand the cure, understand the medicine, bro, and apply it to yourself, because you all have this anti-black bias.
The cure is to follow the teachings of Islam and the Prophet Muhammad. That's the cure.
That's what I'm saying. But before we apply that cure, understand the disease you are fighting.
Yeah, you're right.
Moreover, understand the disease is in you. It's in you. And I'm talking as someone who suffered from an anti-black bias for a long time. Yeah. And listen, I know last week I told a lot of personal stories. They didn't really go down well. But this one, I'll just tell one in it. I took a flight to Ethiopia. Yeah, on an Ethiopian Airways flight with 100% black staff. pilot, air hostess and whatnot, the first thing I thought is this plane gonna land? That was the first thought that crossed my mind. You know why? You know why? It's because it's been programmed into me. Yeah, and then when I reached Ethiopia and I spoke to Ethiopians, yeah, I managed to challenge this. This was my first step. This was my first real step in order to challenge my own anti-black bias. You feel me?
Everybody's got it.
The whole world's got it. The whole world's got it. The whole world's got
You
it.
got it, brother. Honestly speaking. Honestly speaking.
Do you feel like you have an anti-black bias?
At times.
At times. Thank you for your honesty.
Everybody in the back of their head, subconsciously, they'll
Yes.
think it.
Yes.
It's normal to think it.
Listen, let's talk reality, yeah? There's a Pakistani man who's a drug dealer who has a gold Rolex, yeah, and he drives around in a BMW, and people assume he's a businessman. Yeah. There's a black man who's a businessman who has a gold Rolex and a BMW, and people assume he's a drug dealer. You understand? People assume he's a drug dealer. Why? Why? It's because that thought process has been programmed into us by these false, fake narratives that we've been taught. Yeah, we've been taught these things, right? And that's what we have to challenge, bro. That's what we have to challenge. And I'm here to challenge the Muslims first. You know why? Because we have the antidote. So apply it to yourself. Apply it to yourself. How you out here giving dawah to people when you're ill? Come on, let's talk facts, bro. We are ill. Yeah, we are ill with this disease, this cancer of racism. So let's challenge ourselves. Let's apply the cure to ourselves before we offer it to the world. Can anybody disagree with me? Can anybody disagree with me? And understand me, I am not here to attack Islam, bro. People, please stop saying I'm here to attack Islam. I love Islam. I love all of the prophets, especially the last prophet, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who I believe is the greatest human being that ever walked the earth. Yeah? But the Muslim is not Islam. The Somali is not Islam. Yeah? The fake Malik is not Islam, bro. So when we're correcting the man, let's not confuse the man with the message. For real, bro.
Is it a fake what, sorry?
The fake Malik, innit? Don't so confused. The fake Malik trained us to believe that if we attack him, we are attacking Islam. So we must defend him because we believe we're defending Islam. Bro, all of them, bro. All of them. Sorry? Let's talk facts, bro. All of them. All of them.
The kings, yeah?
Yeah, all of the kings, the presidents, the prime ministers, all of our fake leaders, bro. They don't care about the hat, bro. They don't give a damn about it. All they care about is power and keeping power or getting more power. You feel me? And they trained us, they brainwashed us, Aki. Wallahi, they brainwashed us to believe that if somebody attacks the fake Malik, he's attacking Islam. So we jump in front of it because we believe we're protecting Islam. We are not, bro. We are protecting a munafiq, bro. Yeah, and he's Muslim. Let's talk another fact. He is Muslim. Yeah, because I've seen him. Yeah, when I was doing the waf around the Kaaba, I've seen him. The king of Saudi Arabia with a gold Rolex and a mustache. Yeah, come on. Yeah, he's Muslim and he's a munafiq, bro. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to challenge ourselves. Yeah, we're here to challenge ourselves to understand that we are sick. Yeah, you know what? Last week when I was getting frustrated and getting angry, I believed that there was a lot of racist Muslims. I have changed my opinion. Yeah, I no longer believe that the Muslims are racist. I believe they are ignorant. They are ignorant of the disease, but they are learned of the cure. And this is the saddest thing about it, bro. This is the saddest thing. Bro, that's the saddest thing about it, bro.
Hey, you got some bars today, you know, fire.
So that's what we're here to do, brothers, bro. That's what we're here to do. So that's why I want to talk to Muslims, yeah? And please stop telling me why am I going to Kufar channels. Stop saying that. Yeah, because I'm telling you, these man, they know the disease better than you. They know the disease better than you. And you know the cure better than them. So apply the cure to yourself, boy. Come on. That's what we're here for, bro. We're here for that, bro. And stop trying to segregate us. I'm not about that life, bro. I'm not about that life. Yeah? Because listen, I claim all of Africa. Nobody can't tell me not, innit? I claim all of it. Yeah? It's all mine by birthright. Yeah? Nobody can't tell me not. And the Jamaican, yeah? The Jamaican can claim all of Africa as well. You know why? Because Jamaica is an African colony.
They're not indigenous to Jamaica.
Bro, it's a colony of Africa. You know why? Because my brother, the African, he liberated. No, He liberated Jamaica. Yeah, my people, the African people, liberated Haiti. You understand? No white man gave us our freedom, rude boy. You feel me? No white man gave us the freedom, bro. We won it with blood, sweat, and tears. We earned it. We earned it, bro. So that's why I claim Jamaica as mine, as Haiti as mine, as America as mine. You feel me?
America as well.
America, the continent. So
continent.
Everything from Brazil to Colombia to Georgia.
You might as well claim the whole world. Like Scarface.
I know.
Yeah, why not? We're all from this
Why is
earth.
the world divided?
Yeah, we're all from this earth.
That's a fair point. That's a fair
No,
point.
even they say, like some scientists, they say that they try to figure out the first man, Adam alayhi salam. They said that he was black.
And to be honest with you, there's a lot of evidence to suggest that.
We know that.
There's a lot of evidence to suggest that.
So,
It says in the Quran.
so the first man could he could have been from Africa.
Yeah.
Highly
What
likely.
difference does that make?
Highly
Very,
likely.
very likely. No, why is it important? Why is it important? Because, listen to me, why is it important? Because my whole life I was taught black people are thieves and were pirates and this, that, and the other. I was not told black people were Rasuls, bro. We were prophets from God, bro.
Musa
Come
alayhi
on.
salam was
We were prophets, bro.
dark
Nebis, bro. We came with these.
of
Huh?
dark complexion.
Because these are the
A lot of people
counter narratives that we have to
Of
have.
dark
I go
complexion.
through
have-
stuff.
We have to counter these narratives, bro. We have to counter these fake, false narratives.
Yo, bro, you know you're saying you're Muslim, yeah? You know that same argument, that line of reasoning that you're using there, that we had X and Y and Z people from us. You know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala points towards the Jews, yeah? At the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and sent down the ayah that was a generation that came before. To them is what they achieved, and to you is what you achieved. You know that's what the reason for my man's, big man, you're shaking your head, am I right? So that ayah was sent down because the Jews at that time were saying Abraham was from us, Moses from, and boasting like that. So you're doing the same thing now, bro.
You're right, but that's not my intention. Yeah?
All right.
My intention is not that. My intention is to counter the fake narrative that we've been taught, that we're all thieves and all our women are whores
So
and
call
this,
it
that, and
out.
the other.
Who's pumping that narrative? In
Bro,
Islam.
yeah.
Who's pumping the narrative in Islam?
Listen,
I don't
Not
know
in
this stuff.
it's not in Islam. It's not in
the
Islam.
Ummah.
It's in the Ummah. It's the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the people. It's the
Yeah,
Muslims.
Muslims are in Islam.
Yeah, but he's
But it's
Just
not
say
the
that
text.
Islam is
Islam
it.
is not the
No,
Muslim.
no, no.
Islam is nothing more than
saying
text from God.
But I'm saying call
That's
out
what
the
it is.
people who are doing that. Yeah, and it's
But
the
it's all
Iranians.
of us, bro.
Yeah,
It's all of
and it's
us.
the Turkish.
They're worse.
Let's be honest,
Let's
bro.
be real. They're worse than the Arab. They're worse than the Somali. Yes, but the Somali does it. The Arab does it. The Nigerian does it. To his own people that look just like him. Just like him. You know what I mean? The Somali does it to somebody who looks just like him. When Somali stabs someone, it's another Somali, bro. Let's talk facts here, bro. You know what I mean? It's we kill ourselves because we have been programmed to hate ourselves, bro. And it's not from us. It's not innate in us. It's not ingrained in us. You know what I mean? So you're right. This thing about boasting. This is another thing about. People said when I call my skin gold, you're boasting. You shouldn't boast. Innit? The reason I call my skin gold is because I've been taught black is ugly and it's disgusting. Black has negative connotations. Gold has no negative connotations. You feel me? So I'm trying to counter the negative connotations of black with saying no. Let's not let's call us.
Let me say something. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to argue. I'm here to argue.
He's here, right?
Why is it?
Right, you know.
that's how he's doing
Fisherman, we're back.
That's how I would see it. Yeah?
So we're just talking about
The context of the situation. We're talking about racism. The spotlight back, yeah? But I would like to hear your thoughts in it. I would like to hear your opinions. Because, yes, the Somali is not as affected as the West African. The North African is not as affected as the Somali. There's a hierarchy. You feel me? There's a hierarchy. Yeah? But I want to hear your thoughts in it. I want to hear your thoughts. Because I'm assuming you're like North African, yeah? MashaAllah. So I would like to hear your thoughts on the situation. You feel me?
Even more worse than West Africans. Australian Aborigines.
They were at the bottom. Yeah, they were worse. They were treated worse than a black African. Yes.
Even worse.
Yes. But look, like I said, we're here to challenge false narrative, lies that we've been told our whole lives. We've been told these lies our whole lives. Brother, you know what I did this week? Yeah, I walked around to Somalis, strictly to Somalis, and I asked them, what does the star in the Somali flag mean? Not one of them knew. Well, I know what it means, yeah? I know what it means, I can explain it to you, but not one of them knew. But then I asked them, what does the stars in the American flag mean? They all know. They all know, and this is what I'm talking about here. This is a false narrative that we've been told.
I think there's bigger issues at play, man. Like, you're not even highlighting the fact that historically speaking, it was the Abbasids who were the first to change the image of the Sahaba and the Prophets into white people. The Abbasid, yeah? Because they were coming from Iraq, Iran, so they made the people look like them. So that was the first time, yeah? And unless you were called Ethiopian in the traditions like Bilal was, they wouldn't draw you as black or colour you as black. So the maddest thing is that we've forgotten what the Arabs understood themselves to be. Because we are living in 2018 right now. There's been years and years and years and years of intermixture. Because there's no racism in Islam. That's why no one had no qualms of intermixing. You see what I'm saying? But now that we're living in white supremacy, yeah, it's the white people who are going to the top. Look at, like you said, the Saudi king. Bruv, man, he looks like a Turk. Big man thing. He don't look like the Sharifs, he don't look like the noble people or the descendants of the Prophet in Saudi, who are all black.
They're all darker skinned.
Innit?
Even in South Yemen. Listen, my great grandmother, she was Yemeni, innit?
Yeah.
She was darker than me, and she was Yemeni. She didn't have, that's the thing. The problem is we think Arabs are not the original Arabs are darker skinned.
The original Arabs were black. Fact.
Exactly.
Fact. Straight up, bro. And the thing is that people are just lazy, so they're not gonna go and do the knowledge. But if you go and do the knowledge, you'll see. Yeah, there's bare Turks, bare Iranians coming into the thing and changing it to look like themselves. It's no mystery. You get me? It's no mystery, bro.
Raj, you done the right thing. I'm walking away. I'm not talking to people that are gonna call me a football. I can't take the name.
What if he apologises?
No, he don't apologise because I've got a very low threshold here of people disrespecting me.
What about conflict resolution?
There's none. The thing is,
you need to show the peace and the love in the religion.
Is, I'd only
Come
show
on, let's
peace
get
and
them
love
popping, man.
with normal human beings that behave rationally.
Yeah, get them to make it up, man.
This guy's
Let's
behaving.
get them. No, man.
You'll have more connection. I'm not doing that.
You've got a responsibility as a Sikh, yeah. As a Sikh, you've got a responsibility to make sure a positive image still goes out there. You can't just be going on like a warlord but not willing to make peace.
Yeah, but I'm not discussing issues about him calling me particular names.
He called you a foodoo. You said it on camera.
Saying that I'm not Sikh. If you start insulting me like that, I'll walk away.
Yeah, but now he wants to have a resolution.
If you want to have a communication talking about issues, I'll do that. But don't say I'm sick feed me and say I'm an idiot, then I'm walking away. I have a right to do that. Communicate like a normal human being.
But he's my brother,
Matrix doesn't scare me. Matrix don't scare me. Fuck the Matrix.
I've never seen Raj run off before.
Raj is a fucking
first time I've ever seen man run off. Raj is a what? Voodoo. What's voodoo, man? Oh, trick, yeah. Voodoo. Wow, is that what you're singing? Wow. Did you hear what he's saying? Voodoo over everything, man. Is that the new channel you're starting? You was testing it.
That's them, man.
It's just that I'm channel.
Oh, fuck it. Who done that? It wasn't me.
These don't want to. From your you want to be the voice of. Like no one's gonna bring Mahmood in to the camera and say, "Yo, alright, boom, yeah, this is my brother, and last week he's done a madness. So yeah, he just wants to correct himself. So yeah, take it away. No one's giving him that little intro. Don't let man do the intro for you, because then it seems more heartfelt when you just do it yourself. No, you know what? See last week what I said? I stand by it, but this is what I meant. Let me clarify myself. Because it seems like, it makes it seem like someone has pulled you up in front of a camera and said, boom. So you can say, boom, got Mike here. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can. You're allowed to retract your statement, or you're allowed to change your mind, fam.